Hey Nour.
Yeah?
So I was in the process of writing my first draft.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was having some trouble, so I've kind of gone to alcoholism now.
What? No, don't do that.
But the bubbly tastes good,
No.
and it makes me happy, and I can write again.
You should see a therapist.
Okay.
Hey guys, Nour here, and here are 5 tips for writing a first draft. But first, make sure you subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, hit that bell icon somewhere down below so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. Let's get started. Writing a first draft is a lot of fun, but it could also be stressful at times, especially when it's your first time writing a novel. But I just want to remind you how amazing and brilliant it is that you even want to write a novel. Not a lot of people can do it, and many don't even have the motivation to even think they can. So the fact that you're thinking about it or started it already is huge, and that makes you awesome. So my first tip to all of you is to just be patient with yourselves. Your first draft won't be perfect. Don't expect it to be, and don't be sad when it's not. It takes a lot of editing and revisions to have a decent novel. I've lost count of the times I read my novel, Divinity Falling. Just in the last month, I read the book 4 times with my editors during the editing stage, and I've read it way more over the last 2 years. My second tip is to create a chart of all your important characters. Who are they? What do they look like? What are their goals and their fears? Who do they like and hate? This chart should stay by your side while you're writing. It'll help you keep track of everybody, especially if you have a lot of characters. My third tip is to jot down events on a side sheet in the order they occur in your story. You can do this while you're writing your draft. So let's say you just finished chapter 1. You'd go to your side sheet and write down in a few sentences what happened. This helps you keep track of events for later when you start forgetting what happened, and trust me, you will. You can also follow an already established outline if you're a plotter and not a pantser. Next tip, and this is an obvious one. Make sure every chapter ties in with the conflict somehow. Although this is your first draft and you're allowed to make mistakes, avoiding writing random filler will help you later in the editing stage. Because let's face it, it's not fun having to delete half of what you wrote because it's not valuable to the story, ending up with a novella instead of a novel. So consider all your scenes, even in the first draft. Lastly, this tip is a trick I learned years ago that honestly helps me stay sane while writing. If you're writing in Word or a similar program, make your pages smaller, roughly 8 by 5. A novel is rarely printed on 11 by 8 size pages, so writing a novel on 11 by 8 size pages seems odd. So shrink those pages and make the margins smaller too so you can fit more text. And you won't feel as overwhelmed writing because a small page will go faster than a big page. You're still writing the same number of words, but your pages won't look like dinosaurs. They'll look like actual novel-sized pages. There you have it, 5 tips for writing a first draft. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like, check out my others, and subscribe. And remember, Nour for President!